My name is Lisa, and I am 29 years old. Today, I want to share a story that might seem unusual at first, but it's a positive and heartwarming one. It's about how my husband and I unintentionally helped a coworker of mine break free from a toxic relationship. Let me start by explaining a little about myself and my husband. We both work at the same company, though we are in different departments. This means we're not directly involved in each other's tasks, but we still get to see each other throughout the day. We work the same shifts and usually take lunch together. At work, we always maintain professional behavior, but we're still kind and supportive of each other. If the day is slow, we might have more relaxed, friendly conversations, but we're careful to respect the workplace environment. Now let me introduce my coworker, who I'll call Mel, not her real name. Mel joined our team about a year ago. She is a very sweet person, but when she first started, she seemed extremely shy and sensitive. It was hard to give her any kind of feedback or correction without upsetting her. For example, if we had to explain something like, "This client usually asks for things incorrectly, so you need to adjust the process," she would often get emotional. Sometimes she would even excuse herself to go to the bathroom because she was about to cry. At the time, my colleagues and I were concerned that Mel might not last in the job. We figured she just needed time to build confidence, but looking back, I now realize her reactions were likely signs of something deeper. At the time, I didn't think about it too much. The only kind of relationship abuse I was familiar with was physical abuse. And since I never saw bruises or met her boyfriend, I didn't connect the dots. About 2 months ago, Mel mentioned in passing that she had moved. She didn't go into much detail, but from her conversation, I noticed that she didn't mention her boyfriend at all. This made me a little curious, but I didn't ask questions. I'm not the type to pry into someone's personal life unless they want to share. However, I couldn't help but notice that Mel seemed different. She started smiling more often, became less sensitive to feedback, and just seemed happier overall. It was like a weight had been lifted off her shoulders. As time went on, Mel began to come out of her shell even more. She was more talkative and seemed to enjoy being at work. It was wonderful to see her transformation, and I was happy for her, even though I didn't know the full story. Then, about 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a slower day at work, and Mel started opening up to me. She told me that she had left her boyfriend and that it was a decision she had been thinking about for a long time. What surprised me the most was when she said that my husband and I had inspired her to make the change. Mel explained that when she first started working with us, she noticed how my husband and I interacted. At first, she thought we were just an unusual couple with a unique dynamic. But over time, she saw how we treated each other with kindness and respect. Even when we disagreed, we didn't yell or insult each other. Instead, we worked together to find solutions. It wasn't just my husband and me, though. Mel observed how the entire team interacted. When mistakes happened or disagreements came up, no one screamed or called anyone names. We all focused on finding solutions and moving forward. Mel realized that in her own relationship, things were very different. Arguments often involved yelling and name-calling, and there was no sense of teamwork or mutual respect. Mel also told me about a specific moment that really stood out to her. A few months ago, we had a department outing to celebrate a coworker's birthday. Everyone had one drink, including my husband and me. Mel admitted that she had been nervous about seeing us drink because she was afraid we might turn into lunatics. This fear came from her own experiences. She told me that her boyfriend had a drinking problem. On multiple occasions, she had to go out in the middle of the night to find him because he was drunk somewhere. When she finally got him home, he would berate her on the phone and in the car. Seeing my husband and me have a drink without any drama or chaos was a revelation for her. It showed her that not everyone becomes aggressive or reckless when they drink. For so long, Mel had been surrounded by unhealthy behavior, and she didn't realize that there was a different way to live. Mel also shared that she had been working from home for years before joining our company. This isolation meant she rarely saw how other people interacted. She didn't have many examples of healthy relationships or normal human reactions. Watching my husband and me, as well as our coworkers, showed her what mutual respect and kindness looked like. She told me she was so grateful for the opportunity to see our interactions. It helped her realize that her relationship wasn't normal or healthy and that she deserved better. Hearing this was incredibly humbling for me. I never imagined that simply being myself and having a healthy relationship with my husband could have such a profound impact on someone else. I'm so proud of Mel for recognizing her worth and making the decision to leave a toxic situation. It's not easy to break free from an unhealthy relationship, especially when it's been going on for years. But Mel's story is a reminder that small actions and behaviors can have a big impact. You never know who is watching or how your actions might inspire someone else. In the end, this experience has been a powerful reminder of the importance of kindness, respect, and love. My husband and I weren't trying to teach anyone a lesson or set an example. We were just being ourselves. But sometimes that's enough to make a difference. Mel's story has touched my heart, and I'll carry it with me as a reminder of the power of positivity and healthy relationships. If this story resonated with you, remember that change begins with small steps. Share this with someone who needs hope, and never forget your inner strength. Sparkling Heart. Sparkling Heart, if you enjoyed this story and found it inspiring, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Glowing Star, your support means the world to us and helps us create more content to inspire and uplift you. Bell, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss a new story. Thank you for being part of our community. Smiling face with smiling eyes.